Hi everyone. We're now at the last video of basic web apps, and basically what we're going to be doing is launching this through GitHub like we talked about. So in the last video you should have actually deployed or created your GitHub account and downloaded the client, and now we're going to actually make it deployed. So the first thing you want to do is click this plus button and add a repository. Then select the path to be the file or the folder that we've been working in. So my other website in this situation. And then I'm going to call it, so the name of your repository is key. You have to call it your GitHub username.github.io. So my GitHub username is Rohan and Varma, then .github.io. So once you call it this, you can save it. Make sure it's your username.github.io. So I've created this. Now if we go to the folder, we'll see that it created a file or a folder inside of that folder. So what you want to do is actually, so let me actually close all these files. So what you want to do is take everything and put it inside of the GitHub folder. So basically move everything directly in there. So nothing should be different, it should just be inside this folder. So now when we go here, notice how it shows all these changes. So what you want to do is actually commit these to master. So I'm going to say, okay, adding the basic web apps files. They are great files. And commit to master. So now it added it. The next thing we need to do, or the last thing really, is actually to just publish it. So this will actually put our code on the internet and ready to be served. So I click publish using this account. There you go. Make sure the repository is called your username.github.io. And then we publish it. So now, if I go to my GitHub account, and I go to my profile, look, there it is, my repository. And it should have all of my files in it that we were working on. So that's great, but now let's actually view the website. So the URL to your website is actually just your username.github.io. So if I go there, look at that. We now have our website, which we've been working on locally, except now it's on the internet, and you can send this link to people, and look at that, it clicks and it works, and we have like this stuff and the search button and everything, and it's awesome. So yeah, thus far, so this basically concludes the basic web apps section of this introduction to Django, and what we were able to accomplish was essentially learning the main front-end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, as well as the Bootstrap CSS framework and the jQuery JavaScript wrapper language. And then we've now created a GitHub and deployed our website onto the internet through GitHub. So that's it for the basic web apps. We basically learned the front-end technologies, and in the next series of videos, or in the next unit, we're going to be talking more specifically about Django, which is a Python web framework, which allows us to manage things like how do we interact with a database? How do we store accounts? How do we have logic in our website and save things? So that's all going to be in the next series of videos or the next talks on advanced web apps. So definitely these basic web apps talks were really important because with this base, it'll be a lot easier later on. But the next series is going to be where we start to be able to do really cool things.